Hi, this is Mr. H. I want to thank the Hot 120 Degree staff for allowing me to come out to talk about the hot topics. I want to thank all you that's tuning in. Listen, this is hot off the press, man. I mean, you can't even write this stuff. You know, if this was a movie, you couldn't even write it. We need to talk to you about Joshua Brown. You know, the question is who killed Joshua Brown? Because for those that don't know who he is, he was the neighbor that was a witness in the case of Botham John. So if you've been following the news, you know that Amber Guyger, which is a white female police, shot Botham John in his apartment last year, and you know that within the last 48 to 72 hours, she was just convicted of uh, she was just convicted on the charge, and she got 10 years. Well, within 48 hours of that verdict, Joshua Brown, who was a witness in the case, is now dead by gunshots. According to my research, you know, he had got emotional during his testimony of the case, um, and you know, broke down and needed tissue and things of that nature. And so now, today, we're getting news that he has been killed. Okay, they were saying that the police found him shot on the ground in the parking lot of a uh, apartment called Turtle Creek. Now, all this is alleged. I mean, I wasn't there, I didn't see it, but according to my research, at a Dallas apartment complex called Turtle Creek. Now, if you listen to the testimony of Joshua Brown in court, he said he was a manager of, you know, he was doing roofing jobs, and then he recently started managing Airbnbs. So perhaps he was over there checking up on an Airbnb and something went awry, or you know, I don't want to put any theories out there. I'm not somebody that be making up theories, but is this retaliation, revenge for him being a witness on the stand? You know, part of his testimony, he said that he didn't hear Amber give any commands to Botham John that an officer would normally give, you know, if they were trying to make an arrest or get make a situation safe. So it's interesting that this guy would be shot down and killed 2 days later. So the question becomes, who killed him? Was it somebody on the street? Was it a police officer? Whoever killed him, I must say, you have to be one of the stupidest persons on earth. Number one, for killing a human being, just off the simple strength of killing a human being. Number two, you killed a human being that's part of a high profile case. So whether you are a civilian that did it, somebody that belongs to a gang that did it, a friend that was upset that did it, an enemy that did it, or even a police that did it. Now, I'm saying allegedly all that. I'm not saying who did it. I'm just saying if you are anybody that did this, this is a high profile. The attention is going to be on you. So how would you get away with this? In a few days you'll be locked up. And so, you know, murder is never the way to solve anything. Um, you know, this is sad. If he was murdered because he was a witness um, to somebody being murdered by a police officer, then this is sad. I know in the hood they have something that we call, snitching. But this is not a case of snitching. This is a case where you speak out about injustice. This was a gross wrong. And he had the heart to get on that stand and tell what he saw. And now he's dead. So my question is, who killed Joshua Brown? And that's what you need to ask. And we need to say it loud. No way in the world that this brother should have lost his young life. And I believe he's a college graduate. I believe that when he testified, he said when he graduated from college, he went into roofing. So we done lost Botham John, educated brother, 26 years old, educated brother. Okay. Was a young CPA. You know how hard it is to get your CPA license? And then we got this young brother who was his neighbor, who was an educated brother, striving to do some things right. And now both of their lives are gone. I want to know what your comments are. Some of you got theories out there. I want to hear what your theories are. So make sure you comment on it. Again, we talk about the hot topics. This is a little tough for me because just a little upset. I'm tired of seeing young black men die. So no matter who, it really doesn't matter who shot him. He didn't deserve it. All right. So please subscribe to our channel. Hit this subscribe button below. Hit the bell so you can be notified every time we post new content. Remember, we talk about the topics that other people do not want to discuss. Be blessed.